Bulldog Nation, what's up? Steve Leslie, YSNLive.com, Monday night, and that only means Bulldog night. Every Monday night, Combine Brothers cannot thank the folks at Combine Brothers enough for all they do, being a part of YSN, being a part of Poland High School and all their athletics. Cannot thank them for all they do. And Antonio, the good thing about it for me is the Poland Bulldog owners here. All the men are Bulldog graduates.
Yeah.
You're a senior now. What does that mean to you when you see a crowd like this to come out and you guys as teammates all come out and have a restaurant, come out on a Monday night, support Poland, not only football, but all the athletics, your family. I've heard from Coach a lot of big Bulldog athletes in your family. What does that mean to you when you see this?
I mean, it means a lot because it feels great to be a senior and have a big senior class where we have like a a really good connection to it, and we lead our teammates, the younger guys and the guys who are following us, and it feels great to not just have a connection between the seniors because we've played together for so long, but like the entire team has a great connection with each other. We all hang out and whatnot, and we have a group chat with all of us in it. We all, if there's plans that we want to do something, or we talked about it coming here tonight, and like the time, when to be here and what's going on. So we all kind of get a hold of each other and stay connected with each other, and we just all have a great connection, and it feels great to be part of it.
That's special to me. I watch you guys, the camaraderie with Antonio Medina, senior player profile. That means more than game night. Is that fair to say? I mean, game nights are obviously big for you. There's no question. But I watch you guys every week. It gets bigger. It gets better. Do you sometimes go back and go, wow, this 4 years has flown, and now it's us as seniors leading this whole school?
Yeah, it's crazy to me. It still doesn't even feel like I'm a senior. It still feels like, that I'm not one of the younger guys, but it doesn't feel like I'm one of the older guys in a way, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
We all have, like, when I was a sophomore, we weren't, or at least myself, and I know a good amount of other people weren't as connected with the seniors as much. Like, we wouldn't hang out a lot. Like we would be connected with them with like on the field, but not as much as I feel like as us as seniors are connected with the guys who are like freshmen and sophomores, and of course juniors. We're all connected in some sort of way where we can like go over each other's house or go over somewhere and like hang out and whatnot. And it's a it's a nice strong bond between the teams, so it feels great.
Well, that's nice to hear. Strong bonds for sure. You want to talk strong bonds? Antonio Medina, senior player profile, brought to you by Combine Brothers. Cannot thank them again enough. Talk about your family a little bit, and what I know they're here tonight. I know they're proud of you. I know they'll get home and probably sit down and watch this. Talk about your family and what they mean to you.
Well, they definitely mean a lot because they're the ones really in my life that push me the most and give me, of course, the most like long paragraphs and texts, and as well, and they talk to me a lot on like when I need to focus on, and what like my dad and my brother really help me out on what I need to get better on in terms of football, and like about another big thing is like putting your heart in Christ and everything, because if you have your heart in Christ, then you can accomplish anything on the field, and you don't have to be scared of anything. They really lift my spirits up, and I could tell that they care about me a ton. It's not just my dad and brother too; it's my entire family as well, like my grandma and my uncles and my mom, obviously. So they help me out a lot, and they without them, I wouldn't really even be where I am today. And I love them a lot, and they make me feel a lot better about myself.
Well, that right there with Antonio Medina, that right there speaks volumes. I have to give you an awful lot of credit. Christ, to me, without you can only do so much without having those religious beliefs in your family. Your family does. From what I understand, big family background that were Poland athletics, that played Poland football. Do you talk about that a lot with them?
I mean, yeah, sometimes. like my dad and my brother were great football players from Poland, and like my brother won top dog um, back when he was a senior and he was a captain, and I'm pretty sure my dad was a captain as
Sure.
well, and they went into college football, so they definitely know a lot about the game, and they definitely been in my shoes, so it's great to have them to guide me through the way of being a senior and just playing football and being in the shoes that I'm in, because they were in the same shoes. So it's great to hear advice from them and whatnot.
Well, that's great advice. Shout out to your family for sure. They're here tonight. Thanks to all of them for all they do with you. With the Antonio Medina of the Poland Bulldogs Senior Player Profile, sponsored by Combine Brothers every Tuesday night here at Combine Brothers. Cannot thank the entire crew of them all for all they do for not only all of us at YSN, making them part of our family, but inheriting an entire Bulldog family. Cannot thank them enough. Home opener. When I say home opener, that I'm not even going to play, and it got goosebumps and hair on my arm. For a senior to get the opportunity to be a senior and play in front of Bulldog Nation students, we called you out with Alex. You need to be there in full force for these guys. How special is a Friday night going to be for a senior home opener night?
Well, it's definitely going to feel great because we've been waiting for just about
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Couple of weeks on the road.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row on the road, and we're finally opening our house, and it's going to be great seeing all the fans in the stadium and playing on our home field. And as a senior, going to be running out that big inflatable Bulldog will be definitely a lot of fun. Because I remember when I was a sophomore, when we played Canfield, our first game, the stands were the most packed I've ever seen them. I think we had over 10,000 people there, so it was crazy, and I was just overwhelmed with emotion. I was like, "This is insane," and I couldn't believe what I was experiencing. And to experience it as a senior, I think is going to be even better because it's the first time that you're going to be running out of that Bulldog as a senior, and you're with your brothers that you've been for years now, on all your teammates and whatnot, and you have a big bond between your teammates, and it's just going to be a great experience.
Well, enjoy that experience for sure. Enjoy every second of that. You know what? I have to say this, and I haven't. Poland Bulldog band's really, really good. I think they do a great job, and they practice and they work as hard as anybody. So shout out to the Poland Bulldog band and all they do for you guys. How good could this football team be?
I think this football team has a ton of potential. We have a huge room for improvement, and we're getting better at practice every day. The intensity and focus is always there. So I think we can be a very good football team as long as we set our minds to it and keep up the good work we've been putting in practice every day. And I know that we've always believed as teammates that we can be a very good football team ever since freshman year. So, and I think we have strong senior leadership as well to help lead juniors and sophomores and freshmen because we keep the intensity up and we keep the focus up. We make sure that people, aren't bringing that away from taking that away from us. So it's a lot of good stuff.
A lot of good stuff for sure. Week 3, they'll play Oberlin Firelands at home. We'll have it for you on ysnlive.com. Come on out Friday night and check them out. Antonio Medina, Senior Player Profile, sponsored by Combine Brothers. Again, thanks to all the folks at Combine Brothers for all they do every week to take care of all of us, and I'm looking forward to another great meal. We're going to play rapid fire with Antonio. I got to ask this first. You're having a bad day. There's nothing going right, nothing you can do, nothing you can say. Role models are huge. In your family, you're having times that are tough. Who's your role model?
Well, there's definitely a lot of guys I can turn towards, but definitely my brother and my dad are guys that whenever I'm feeling down or maybe depressed on some sort of occasion, those guys are the first people I'll turn to, especially my mom. They've helped me through all those kinds of things.
Everybody has them.
Yeah, right. And anytime I talk to them, I just feel immediately better afterwards, and like everything just feels better. Even when I'm like scared to talk to them about something, I'll come to talk to them. It just they
That's
make
awesome.
everything
Well,
better.
shout out to your family, mom and dad, and your brother for sure. Water or Gatorade? It's going to be a hot week later on. Your water or Gatorade?
I would say water.
Okay.
Just because I think that when I'm super parched or sweaty and like very thirsty during practice, I think that there's nothing better than just water.
All right.
Totally.
Antonio's favorite food is
Pizza.
pizza. All right.
Yeah.
So other than the Combine Brothers that sponsored us, and you got pizza, so I'm sure that's pretty good. Where's your pizza place to go to?
I mean, there's a lot. There's Belleria. There's Cornersburg. There's Wedgwood.
Okay.
There's a lot of places. There's
We're lucky. We have a lot of good pizza places.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Okay, so you could eat that a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so pizza's the place. Favorite college football team?
Ohio State.
Ohio State, that's a pretty good football team. Favorite pro team?
Browns.
Browns?
Yeah.
I like the Browns. Hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
I say this every year now. Hopefully we can do
Yes.
that. Senior year, what does Antonio want to do when you graduate from Poland?
I'm really still thinking about it right now. I mean, definitely going to college. Not sure where yet. I mean, I'm still looking at a few places when it comes to college ball. There's some teams that I'm in contact with, some colleges.
Okay.
Not really even sure what I want to major in. I mean, I've been looking at exercise science.
That's a good one.
So yeah, because that's really a lot. Out of all the things like hobbies that I really enjoy doing, it's it comes between drumming and music.
Okay.
And it comes to drumming and music and exercise science.
Okay.
So
those are two good choices. You got a lot of time to make. Antonio Medina, give it up, fans. Senior player profile, Combine Brothers. Every Monday night, they're going to face Oberlin, Firelands, Friday night, Bulldog Nation. Head on over. Antonio, you're so well-spoken. I've had a pleasure to talk to both you and Alex. I wish this senior group and your entire football team nothing but the best, and try to go out and win number 3 on Friday night. Thanks.
Appreciate it.